How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connection on Thursday, August the 7th, as we get this video to you around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second today. A lot of content today. Have your free pick winner in just a second today between, let's give it to you. Well, I have a lot of NFL thoughts as well today. But yeah, I think this video will have about 7 thoughts for you today. Okay. And yeah, I'll tack on my over on YouTube Premium. I have about several football plays there as well. So let's go ahead and get all this to you. Hello, my name is Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. Been around a long time. How this works, our best selections over at DocSports.com, and our next best selections are at our YouTube Premium Thoughts, where we give you about at least 5 extra selections every single day. And during football season, it's a lot more than that. So you get about 150 selections, and during football season, 200 selections per month, all for just $20 a month. A pretty incredible deal, and it's just a fantastic deal, fantastic value. You can it's a recorded podcast, so you can re-listen to it at any time. And our final best selections are our free picks and leans, which is the daily video that you're watching right now. If you're new to the channel, free $60 of the premium selections available for you in the link below. And if you want even more content, be sure to check my Twitter. It has our latest and most recent videos that are posted there. So what do I need to tell you here? Well, we have a 7-unit selection in baseball today at 7:15. Nice 2-0 day yesterday. We took the Reds, right? We took the Cubs yesterday, winning 6-1. Nice 4-unit winner. We took the Yankees, winning 3-2 over the Rangers. Nice 4-unit winner there. WNBA. We have a pretty good selection on the docket today. Hopefully we can post a win today. We missed yesterday. Hopefully we'll post a solid win today. We had Golden State plus the 5 yesterday. Still a winning season. I do like the WNBA selection today between Connecticut and LA. I think it's a really good selection, so hopefully you'll join us for that. And then moving on, we have a 7-unit prop selection today. Obviously, we won our last prop selection with Alcantara over the strikeouts. So looking to post a solid winner in the prop world today. So 7-unit, and of course, the most important thing is we have a 7-unit NFL. We have a 7 NFL selections today on this card. We have 7 NFL selections. So I think we're going to have a 5-2 football week. We've researched the card really well, and I'm really looking forward to it. So 7 football selections this week. Of course, I'm going to give you all my thoughts shortly. And of course, 7-unit baseball selection today at 7:15. Soccer is on a 4-0 and 30-13 run for plus 4,700. It's just an incredible run. And if you want 15% off the entire season and save like $120, just put Arun Soccer 15 on the promo code and it'll save you 15% for the entire season. WNBA, Connecticut, LA, I mentioned that to you. Canadian football, 3 straight 7-unit winners. Daily prop, 7-unit prop today at 7:15. All right, let's get to your free play winner today. And I'll get to the football content in just a second, but your free play winner today, oh man, I could have gone with a lot of different stuff, but I'm going to have to go with the Chicago Sky here as your free play selection. You can grab them at plus 11. That's a pretty big underdog, especially for a team that has such massive revenge. And I think they hang tough against Atlanta. Not a lot of people are giving Chicago a chance here. But I like Chicago plus the 11. Atlanta won 86-49 and 93-80 the 2 times this year. I mean, losing 86-49 to any team is going to tick you off. And Chicago just beat Washington by 14 points, so that's pretty good. It's a massive revenge here for Chicago. You have to think that after such a beatdown, they're going to show up with some pride here. And I'm going to back Chicago today as your free pick selection. Moving on here, Indiana versus Phoenix in the WNBA. That is YouTube Premium today. Nice YouTube Premium winner yesterday as we gave you Golden State and Las Vegas under, which was a winner. We also gave you the Padres, which was a winner, and we gave you Kansas City, which was a winner. We went 3-0 on YouTube Premium yesterday, so hopefully we'll have another good day today. All right, as far as the Bengals and the Eagles are concerned today, I like, this is an interesting game, right? But I'm going to go with the Bengals here. I think they have a lot to prove. I think they started the season. I think they've started the seasons 2-8 the last several years in the first couple weeks. So they really need to start out strong. And the Eagles, obviously, when you are the defending Super Bowl champions, you come out pretty flat, especially the first week of the preseason. And then when you look at the Philadelphia Eagles, QB depth chart, it's not, I wouldn't say it's overly impressive, right? You have Jalen Hurts and you have Tanner McKee, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and Kyle McCord. I'm not impressed with any one of those guys overly. And then the Cincinnati Bengals depth chart, they had plenty of experience with Burrow going out last year, and then you have Jake Browning and Desmond Ridder and Peyton Thorne. I think I like that combination a lot better. So I'm going to back the Bengals here as a lean there. White Sox and Seattle, that's YouTube Premium. Athletics and Washington, the A's and the Nationals. I like the over here. The A's lost 1-2 yesterday. Washington won the first game in the last 7 games. So Washington finally won. Here's my theory behind this. You have Lopez and Parker here. Lopez went 5 innings, 5 hits, and no runs against Arizona. And then Parker went 4 innings, 12 hits, and 8 runs. And I understand he needs to bounce back. But here's the deal. The A's are off of a loss. They're going to be ticked, and they're going to get hits today. On top of that, you have an Oakland pitcher that's on a massive letdown after a huge successful effort because he's had back-to-back no-run games. And I think he's going to struggle against a sub-500 team like Washington. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if the A's and Washington go over the posted total. Cincinnati and the Pirates, that's YouTube Premium. Now, let me give you the rest of the my thoughts on the NFL for the rest of the week here. Detroit and Atlanta. I like the Lions. I think the Lions look like garbage in the first preseason game. And I think Atlanta, lots expected out of my Falcons this year, but I think they're going to come out a little slow. And I like the Lions on the bounce back. And plus, you're going to have a much better quarterback starting than who the Lions started last week. And he really struggled, man. And I think they're going to play much, much better this week. And actually, that's the reason why the Lions are favored here, despite the fact that it's a preseason game and on the road for an Atlanta team that has high expectations. Giants and Bills, that's YouTube Premium. Houston and Minnesota. Look, man, I think Houston has a lot to prove. The Texans have a ton to prove this year. I like their QB rotation there. Minnesota, obviously, they're not going to be able to start McCaffrey for too long because, obviously their entire season is over if he goes out, which is what happened last year. So I'm going to back Houston there. Dallas and LA, that's YouTube Premium. Pittsburgh and Jacksonville here, I am not sold. I actually think that I actually think Jacksonville will be decent today. I think a lot of people have given their coach a lot of heat for the ways to Duval, if you remember. And I think this team has something to prove. There's excitement behind their new draft pick from Colorado. And I think there's a lot of excitement behind Jacksonville, and I'll take Jacksonville. Pittsburgh, obviously, their excitement behind Aaron Rodgers, but who do you have behind that? You got a bunch of guys that's kind of hurt right now. I'm going to back Jacksonville here. Jets and Green Bay, that's YouTube Premium. Denver versus San Francisco. Look, I like the Denver Broncos QB rotation staff, and you're obviously not going to start Purdy after all the money that you gave him. And then you have, rotating quarterbacks of Jared Stidham and Bo Nix. Let's go Auburn, right? So much Auburn talent on this team. But Bo Nix and Jared Stidham and Sam Ehlinger, all these guys can wing it, man. He's got a good rotation there. Sean Payton does. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if Denver kind of proves a point here against San Francisco. And San Francisco is just an aging team, right? They're an older team, and I don't think they're going to bring as much value. I mean, the older guys are awesome. They're just not going to play much because no one wants to get them hurt. Miami versus Chicago, the Dolphins and the Bears, that's YouTube Premium. So on this video, there is about 7 thoughts. And of course, YouTube Premium will have 7 thoughts. And of course, 3-0 on YouTube Premium yesterday. But our main selection, of course, was on that Gold State under. So nice win there. And and obviously we have a 7-unit baseball selection today, 7-unit prop selection today. You can get that over at DocSports.com. Those are my best selections under Arun Shiva. And then, you have soccer, which is on a 30-13 run. Of course, the soccer promo code for 15% off for the season, including a 4-0 soccer run as well. That's about it for my video today. Hope you guys are doing great. YouTube Premium, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Indian Cowboy working hard for you every single day. Please take a moment to like and subscribe.